The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs. Senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to exciting basketball coming your way tonight from South Elgin High School here on Beacon Academy. We've got a conference matchup. Second conference game it will be for the Larkin Royals, the first for the Storm of South Elgin. We're getting underway here on a school night, if you will, on a Thursday night. And we want to remind you that this game being brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. There's Bear Family. We appreciate all their great sponsorship, bringing all these games to you. We've seen South Elgin, of course, in the St. Charles East Tournament in Thanksgiving week in the 61st annual Ron Johnson Affair, where they came over with a fifth place finish and a 2-2 mark. But Bear Family, 30 area McDonald's restaurants, just for you. Mind everybody as we get close that our first quarter is sponsored by the good folks at Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, you can save time and shop online at rosenhyundai.com. That's Rosen. Fun basketball action it should be here tonight. They're going to lower the lights in the Chicago Bulls tradition and introduce the starting five for each squad here in just a couple of moments. Larkin, you see them loosening up there as we endorse the Rosen Hyundai. They are legendary in our area, again, part of our great sponsorship. We appreciate all the great folks that are aboard here. Beacon Academy, delivering sports action your way during this 1920 school year. But also, we'll remind you that Larkin are our referees right there. We don't have James Hinkle with us, our great coach, so we can't recognize every referee by sight. But there's the back view of them. There they are. Larkin just to the left right there. They're 0-5 on the year. They went up to the tough Rockford tournament at Thanksgiving, lost 4 games, and they lost a conference game we'll talk about 2 nights ago at home. But let's get ready for introduction of starting five for both teams. We expect to see the lights lower here, so get ready for kind of a what we see on our right and left. There are the spotlights will come from each side of the arena. It looks to be, although are we using that one over there? Our tech squad? We have on the far side, we have a spotlight, so the lights will lower, the crowd will hush as they're doing right now, and we will be the only one talking for a spell. We'll see if our national anthem is before or after our introduction, but we are expected that we will become quiet. You see the Storm's mascot right there. Even he is quiet. We're going to rise as one for the playing of our national anthem. There's our national anthem. And let's see how we have the introduction here. Very good public address man here at South Elgin. As you know, Mr. Edwards, a longtime Bulls announcer, has retired, and that job was open for a window of time. And if we are going to turn the lights out or not, I think we are. We see them tuning up the spotlight. Here's our starting line from Larkin High School. We'll start things off here with the lights still aglow. Number 1, it's going to be Fernando Perez Jr., a freshman he is. And Mirko Siboric will be a next starter, wearing number 4 out there, Mirko, M-I-R-K-O. Marion Stubbs is next in line, number 5, 5'8" lad he is. A very young team it is. Young indeed team it is for these guys. Many sophomores on it. Damari Wheeler-Thomas, a great player, great freshman last year, is also introduced. And our final introduction out there, if we catch that number, that should go to DJ Jones, it looks like. Here comes your introduction for the Storm. The Storm, again, as we mentioned, and the lights were lower for this. Here we go. Now we do our Tommy Edwards. And now for your Storm, as we might not do. Storm, 2 big spotlights, one on each side of the venue here at South Elgin. Aglow. Wofford comes out, John Aaron Wofford. Drew Zwick, we saw him have a good tournament. Number 21 he wears, you see him right there. This will be Mr. McVicker, of course, had a very good tournament. Good leading offense he is, a good rebounder. Joe Zeibel, number 24, you'll see right there with a hop. And the center, who had a great game, 19 points in the game they won for 5th place. And that's Mr. Wiley. And this Wiley, that's the starting 5 for the Storm, and that's how it looks when the lights go out, and you can only see the outer walkway a little bit there. There we're back to full form. Happy that you've joined us, wherever you might be, for exciting basketball action as the Storm rolls around here as we're in South Elgin. And again, this is for Larkin. They lost 59-56 2 nights ago at home. They trailed by a bunch and were able to get within 3 in a 59-56 final. They are 0-5 on the year, playing in the tough Rockford tournament. As you know, it's Coach Carter, now in his 11th year, and he, of course, on his career record now is 158-139. 2 years ago, his squad, led by Jalen Shaw, finished in 4th place in the finals down there. So that's what we have coming your way. And, of course, for the Storm coming off a 25-9 record last year, and they, of course, were exceptional in the conference as they were 15-3 in the conference, whereas Larkin was 9-9. The Storm finished second to West Aurora, who's no longer in the Upstate 8. One of the strong teams in the Upstate 8 this year early, as we saw in St. Charles East, is East Aurora. It's anybody's ball game this year in the Upstate 8 conference basketball-wise. Should be exciting to the very end. A maturing team like Larkin can bounce back from a 9-9 and maybe come away with 15 wins. So we're ready to go. Basketball action, courtesy of Beacon Academy and South Elgin High School in the Storm. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, with you. Ben Erickson, our director. If you hear a click every now and then, that's our official photographer. That would be Bruce Ship. You're with us and the great students of South Elgin High School. And now the lights are flickering hither and yon until we get them right. There we go. What's going to stay on, what's going to go off? We'll find out shortly. They're leaving a couple lights on for us up here, and I think we're ready for full lit basketball. Are we not? Coming our way right now. And here we go. As we're going to get ready for action. Jumping center. It's going to be for Larkin. You're going to see there Maxey, Dontrell Maxey, actually draw the starting assignment, Maxey did. And tip controlled by the Royals. Royals clad in their dark and the royal color scheme for the numbers. Turnover right off the bat there. South Elgin will bring it up. Storm, as we mentioned, 2-2 on the campaign. They had victories over St. Joe in the 5th place game and a victory over Hampshire early. They lost to St. Charles East by a lot of turnovers, 84-56, and they also were just bested in a tight game against Proviso East, 66-65. Land of 3 on the far side. That's going to be McVicker for 2, is it not? Lane with the 2. It is McVicker. McVicker, the 6'3 lad, doing very well out there. And just a junior he is. Whistle on the far side. So the Storm off to a quick 3-0 lead here. Interesting matchups it will be early in the year. Fernando Perez Jr., who's Coach Carter said in a preseason thought, this kid might play Division I basketball. He's young. He's class of 2022 if you're charting at home. Fakes left, goes right in the three-point land. Rim it, no. Board taken down by Big Kendis. Wiley, the outlet. He goes to Lane. Lane will bring it up. Far side, Zwick. Drew, left-handed dribble. Dribble drive, too far under. Big Wiley has it. Is he tied up? Maybe. No. He gets rid of it. Throws it back. It's going to be a shot there that is not good. Rebound taken down by Zwick. We'll set up shop again. Out on top, it goes to Wofford. John Aaron, dribble drive, needs help, looks, dish it back to Drew. Drew can hit from outside. Land of three thought about there for a moment by Zweibel. Doesn't do it. Good defense here. You'll never see a quicker team than Larkin. They're not real tall. They cause a turnover there. They're not tall, but they are your swiftest upstate 8 team, we would think. It's this 1920C. Let's have a replay of that three. Brought to you by the good folks, as you know, at Custom Heating. Here's a replay of the three coming your way. That was the live play right there, Custom Heating and Cooling. Bring that to you. There's the three. You saw that. No problem with that. So 3-0 to count is for South Elgin still. Inbounding in front of us here. It will be Perez Jr. Lob it. He will toss. He goes to DJ Jones. Jones is class of 21. Stands at 5'9". Jones, dish off, dribble drive. It's going to be almost a travel. Turnaround shot. Yeah. No, it is a travel. Travel there. Turnover on Larkin. Don't count the basket. Backcourt pressure. You'll see the quickness now of Larkin. If they succeed this year, it'll be on this team maturing, and this quickness you'll see right here. Able to trap, able to knock the ball away, play great defense, not in height, but in quickness. Land of three, angle left. It's way short. Taken down off the hardwood. There it is by Cervico. Sorvik, we should say. Mirko, shot. No, blocked that time. Blocked out of bounds. Good defense there by the tall South Elgin Storm squad. Inbounding underneath their own hoop, it will be quickly, and it goes to Perez. Down deep, we hear a whistle. Dribble drive, it was on Perez. Looked like it might be a whistle foul on Lane McVicker. And that's going to send Larkin to the line. Let's see if they can end the shutout. They're down 3-0, 6:11 mark of the first quarter here in South Elgin High School. We are happy that you've joined us wherever you might be here on Beacon Academy. An exciting basketball action for you, courtesy of South Elgin and Ben Erickson and the troops. This first one, no, the shutout remains in tow. Second toss coming your way for Fernando Perez Jr., 6'3", and again with great potential. He is just in his sophomore year. Second one is no. Rebound, Drew. Zwick takes a long carom. Waits for traffic to go by. Fling it off, he will now to Warford. Warford brings it up. John Aaron has got DJ Jones on his defensively there. Zwick back with it again. Spins around. Can he get away? You see the quickness in Larkin. No height. There's and almost a steal there by Perez. But McVicker gets it back. He gets his Zweibel in the corner. Out on top to Warford. Great defense here. Dribble drive Warford. Ooh, collision there. There's a charge. John Aaron went up, and there was no way he could come down on planet Earth. He came down on a shoulder. Turnover that was. So here we go. Mirko will bring it up for the Royals. It's shooting up only about, they got a couple guys, I think, from the sophomore squad. They loosened up in the pregame with only 8 bodies suiting up, and 3 more joined. Here we go. Mirko will inbound. Does so the DJ Jones. Jones is 5'9". And anybody's height on the team, not really a factor for Larkin. The quickness they have and the great potential they have this year. Coming up in the land of 3. This one, DJ Jones for 3, was it not? That was a deep 3, if Coach Hinkle would believe there's a deep 3. So 3-3 the count is. Zwick brings it up. We're not at 5:23 remain. First standard, Zwick dribble drive. Into the corner it goes to Zweibel. He needs some help. Skip pass here to McVicker. Lane, McVicker dribble drive. He gets through a couple of bodies. No. Rebound. Who's got it? Taken away. It's a fast break here. 2-on-2 fast break. Knocked away nicely. Stolen back by Lane. Lane brings it up. McVicker looks to angle it left. Far side to go to Zwick. Drew tall dribble with the left hand. Into the corner goes. He's hunted there by Mirko. He gets it out on top. Land of 3. Zweibel. Rim it. No. Board tapped out. Big Wiley in there. No. And he's going to miss that shot, and quickly up court, and that's going to be Jones, is it not? DJ Jones for 2, and there's going to be a South Elgin timeout. Timeout right there with the count 5-3, Larkin on top. We have our first timeout of the contest coming your way. So with that in mind, we'll hear from our great sponsors coming our way here from the land of the Storm. with Larkin up by 2. And they were trailing by 3-0 to start, but it's been all Larkin here in the waning moments. But we do have great spot. We're going to hear Custom Heating and Cooling. Custom for all your heating or cooling needs. Count them Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. And that's the spirit of these two teams. Whatever it takes, they will be all right, it looks to be here, as they are battling out there right now. Larkin the lead after they trailed 3-0. They're on top 5-2-3. Let's see how we play it. They can try to work it down to Wiley, we would think. Big guy Wiley. He's the big guy wearing that number 32, as you can see on your screen just to the right there, wherever you might be watching. Drew out on top. Around the horn, they work it. McVicker with it, laying a great outside shot. Drew from the land of 3, angle left. Rim it, no. Board. McVicker, I think, up. He's going to be fouled. Probably fouled. Maybe give that to maybe Jones. As we said, Sorovic. Mirko, as we call him, Sarovic. First shot for Lane. McVicker to the line. Lane had a 3 for his only points and the team's only points on the night so far, so he'll try to knot it up here. And he made the first, so he'll try to knot it up here at the 4:22 mark. Hey, that's Trace Boley checking off the bench. We know him. Trace was at the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame induction on November 3 because his son, Taylor Boley, is the kid who jumped over his fiancée for the NAI Slam Dunk Championship in Kansas City, and it was the 5th most requested thing on ESPN that night. That's the Boley family, and he's only about 6'2", and his brother's a little taller, 6'4" off the bench, is Trace, with brother, the leaping Boley, who played at Judson, is now in his 5th year of school at Judson University, basketball career over there. Dribble drive out on top. It's Perez Jr. No. Borden knocked out. Hey, Boley's going to shoot. No. Rebound taken down by no one. Finally, Drew. Drew will bring it up. We're tied at 5. 3:58 remain for big Wiley. Kendis. Yeah. Did he travel? Oh, he traveled. Kendis Wiley traveled. Take it away. Turnover there. Substitutions for South Elgin coming in. We have Moses Montgomery, number 3, coming in, and Wyatt Stewart as well. Here we go. They'll bring it up again, tied at 5. Larkin coming off a 59-56 loss to UEC opponent Glenbard South 2 nights ago. This is South Elgin's first conference game. Another travel? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Coach Brent Johnson is 61-34 career-wise in his 4th year at South Elgin High. Of course, they finished strong deep into the sectional play 1 year ago. Drew brings it up. And the 25-9 mark they had, was it not? Near side dish, man off the bench. That's going to be actually Dylan Marquis in there now, out on top to Wyatt. Backward dish, Dylan in the lane, spin around. Land of 3. It's going to be Wyatt. Remit, no. Board taken down by one of the storm down low. Zwick with a long 3, is it not? No, it's not going to go. Rebound once again taken down. Dribble this time. They got the rebounding lads in there. Tall team it is for South Elgin right now. It's going to be stolen. Stolen by Perez Jr. Fernando spins around. They call that Fernando. Bring it up one more time. They dish it to Jones now. Jones out on top. DJ with it. Long jumper. Rim it. No. Board. Tracked down on the far side by Dylan Marquis. And he'll dish it off. Forecourt. Cross that timeline. Want to get down. Can't do it. Try to get it to Moses Montgomery. We didn't see much of him in play at St. Charles East. And there's a collision and a foul right there. Fouls on Wyatt against the Storm. See a replay on that foul. And brought to you by Custom Heating. You saw it right there, Custom Heating and Cooling. Replay of that foul right there. Now we're back to live action. James Hink will be with us tomorrow. We're at Elgin Community College. They've got a tournament going on. At 7 o'clock, we will broadcast live. They take on Truman, if you will. Truman University, which had a different name when I was in that Quincy, Illinois area. Truman against ECC. It will take place tomorrow. We'll have it for you here on wherever you might be watching tonight on Beacon Academy. Turn it over as we chat. 2:30 remain, first stanza. We'll have Coach Hinkle back with us in the booth tomorrow night as well. Zwick across the timeline. He's picked up defensively there nicely. And let's see how it's played by, that's actually Damari Wheeler-Thomas, a great-looking kid, number 10, Damari Wheeler-Thomas, out on top, around the horn, still at 5, nobody scoring much. McVicker in the lane, 14-footer, Rim it, no. Board taken down nicely. It looked like by Jones. Bring it up quickly. Far side, knock it away. Back out on top. Boley with it. Trace. Backward dish. It goes now to Perez Jr. Far side. Almost. It is a steal by Zwick. Drew using his quickness. He might stop and pop. No, he'll dish it down deep. Moves as Montgomery parts the sea, if you will, to put it in for 2. So there we go. Great job for that for Moses. 7-5 the count. Larkin on top by that margin. 1:35 first quarter remaining. Down deep. It should be a layup. No. Board. Yes. And that's put in. I got to check that number out there for him. For those guys. That looks like a number 15. He is not on my roster. We'll have to give him a number 15. See if he's on more updated there for Larkin there. If I saw 15 correctly. We're 15-less. Dribble drive. Knocked out of bounds. Up from the varsity. We thought they brought up a few guys from the sophomore squad to play in this game. Some more substitutions coming in. Back in. He started for South Elgin, number 4, John Aaron Wofford, 5'10", and he is a junior. 7-7 the count is now. We're tied again. We've been tied at 3, at 5, and 7 in this first quarter. 1:05 remaining in it. Varsity with the basketball. That's Stubbs. Stubbs will dish it off near side. Near side, it goes back to Perez Jr. Fernando, watch him move. Fernando, lean in, no advantage. Backward dish, looking, dishing. He gets the dish backwards now. Mirko down deep. The shot is no too hard. Rebound taken down by Mr. 15 almost, and set by South Elgin. They'll bring it up. Rebound there taken down by Dylan Marquis. Far side it is. Bounce it down low. Spin move. Can we get away? No shot. Missed. Montgomery missed that one. Rebound taken down by Larkin. Chance to take a lead. Half-minute mark of the first quarter we are here at South Elgin High School. They'll play for one shot, says Coach Carter. Coach Carter of Larkin High School, his dad has won the Vic Massey Award from the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame, and his 2 sisters are in the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame. Don't forget, on January 10th, we'll be at Larkin High School for a big game against Elgin. Shot no, but a foul. Larkin's going to go to the line. They got it down to 13-plus seconds, and they will go to the line for a charity toss. Exciting basketball. Again, Larkin was way behind in the game. They lost to Glenbard South, but they trailed by 10 or more down the stretch and were within a 3-point shot going in to tie it up when they lost 59-56 to Glenbard South 48 hours ago. At the line we are at, that's Fernando Perez Jr. Lead to Larkin, 8-7. 8-7 the lead in a low-scoring first quarter. Dontrell Maxey checks in number 22, and Wheeler Thomas back in there. There's Coach Johnson. Again, 61-34 lifetime here at South Elgin. 4th year, Elgin High grad he is. Shot no. Rebound taken down by Lane, but knocked away. Last touch by Larkin. They have a chance for a shot. South Elgin will bring it up 12.5 seconds. They trail by 1. 8-7. Full court pressure being applied here by the swift-moving Royals. Inbound, they get to Walford. Back to Lane. Near side dish it goes to Dillon, and he loses it. Again, that defense is great. Larkin small, but they're as quick as you're going to find. That causes coach to look at his bench and say, I got to have some help here. He's going to bring off the bench Josh Gens, number 5, coach is. Gens in there right now. There he is. Good camera crew we have up here. Appreciate the good effort. Beacon Academy kids. And it's going to be inbounding. Stubbs will inbound with DJ Jones in his face. They lob it tall. He does to Fernando Perez Jr. Down deep. Boley, yeah! Boley for 2. Nicely done. It's going to be 10-7. That's going to be your quarter break right there. Almost more. 10-7. Larkin on top at the end of 1 quarter of play. Larkin on top at the end of 1 quarter. So with that in mind, let's hear from one of our great sponsors, and we're right back after this.
I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust. But I don't need your word on what I'm into.
What makes me
Man, that's good-looking food right there. Also remind you, as the second quarter gets underway with Larkin ahead by 3, it's thanks again to our sponsor, Rosen Hyundai. Rosen Hyundai is going to be looking right at you right now. There's Rosen. Those red letters stand for Rosen. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned. Same time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Well, you saw the Larkin quickness, certainly, and South Elgin not getting many shots away. Royals have the lead 10-7. It will be the quickness and the maturing of the South Elgin team and the really quickness even more so of Larkin that will determine their 19-20 basketball campaign. No question about that. With the basketball, they'll bring it up now. That's Wofford. Wofford doing a dance out on top. Can he get in the lane? Almost travels. Needs some help. He'll dish it off. Oh, it's going to be partially blocked, but McVicker puts it up and in. Lane McVicker gets his first point since he got the 3 early. Make it now. He's got 7 on the night. 7 it is. Bring it up. They do. Stubbs around the horn. Far side in forecourt now. Yuko with the basketball. Dishes off he does. Ooh, to his left, to his right. Great move that time. That's Perez Jr.'s in. Now down deep. They're going to get a foul and a basket. That's Dontrell Maxey for 2. He's a 6-footer in a class of 2022. And he now gets a chance to do that. We do have the score 12-9 now. They had the score matched up now 12-9 with the 2-pointer by Maxey. He'll try to make it a 4-point lead for Larkin here in the early second quarter. Dontrell Maxey. This one will bring rain, if not a point, and it's O'Reilly. Toss it in. It's going to be grabbed there by Boley, and he's battling Kendis. It's going to be a jump ball situation. Arrow pointing which way? Held ball it is. Arrow stays with Larkin. So that'll be inbounding. DJ Jones, 5'9". He is a junior. DJ, taller with the hair out there. Out on top it goes now nicely. They'll bring it around. Let's see how we play this one. Far side with it. Forward. Oh, lost that one. This could be over and back, is not? As it touched, it goes out of bounds. If he touched it, it would have been over and back. He let it roll out of bounds. Turnover, that is, by Larkin. Forecourt, near side. Inbounding it will be South Elgin. They shall do so right in front of us here. Doing the honors, Dylan Markey. Inbound he goes to Wofford. John Aaron near side. Down deep. Use the big guy. They want to use Kenton. Instead he goes out. Land of 3. Far left side. Rim it, no. Board. Taken down by no one. Last touch apparently by South Elgin. The 3 didn't go by McVicker. Although it looked like that Wiley could have used his girth. And as the season progresses, he'll learn how to get those shots down low because he could spin to his left, it looked like. Get a pretty relatively close shot. Larkin will bring it up. They lead by 3. Doing the inbound honors, it is Serovic. And dish it off he does now to Jones. Make that net. It's going to be Damari Wheeler Thomas. Thomas, number 10. 10 and 11 look awfully close in numbers to the folks out there. Far side. Here's the basketball. No advantage there. Bring it back out. Down deep. It's going to be a shot. No, out on top. Boley thinks about it. Dribble drive by Trace. Can he shoot it up there? He does. No good. Rebound Kendis. Outlet lane. McVicker waits for traffic to go by. Flips it near side. He does. Zwick. Drew says, slow down, fellas. Let's get a good shot and tie it. Maybe with a 3. Or get closer with a 2. Drew will dish it. There's almost a steal. Here's a big guy working. No. Rebound taken down by Perez Jr. No loss. Lane land of 3. Angle right. Yeah. We're tied at 12. That was action there, wasn't it, kids? 12 we are. Larkin couldn't latch on the basketball. Dribble drive. It is. I'll make sure I'm seeing their numbers are the blue numbers. It's hard to see that 11 from 10. The Wheeler Thomas out there, who was a great freshman last year and will have a wonderful season this year. I'm seeing. We've got Lane's Land of 3 Custom Heating and Cooling. Bring you this highlight reel coming your way. And we're going to see it right here. Custom Heating and Cooling. There's Lane. How about that? Toes off the line. Land of 3. Nobody in my face. Tied at 12. That's what we had. 5-5-5. First half remaining. Work it around. Near side dish. It goes to Stubbs. Stubbs into the paint. Stubbs sees the lane open. I want it. Oh, rejected by big Kendis. Wiley was Wiley Coyote on that one. He knocked it out of bounds. Larkin will retain. That would make a good photo in any place on that one. Great one. That could be a replay for us. Here's a left paw here of Wiley. Let's watch it. Now watch this. Custom Heating and Cooling event. There it is. Slap that away. Slap that away. And we almost had something happen right here in live time. That we'll see. Wiley a foul as we were away. And Larkin goes to the line. That's what we're seeing at 5:45 remaining. Couple of shots are there. And Larkin to the line. They led 10-7 at the quarter break. They can take a lead with this one. No, that touches nothing. That's Perez Jr., number 1, isn't it? At the line. I think I'm seeing that. The numbers can be a little isolated from our vantage point here, high atop South Elgin High School gymnasium. It is number 1, we're told by our status. No. Second one. Big Wiley wants to get it outlet. Can't do it. Give me some help, fellas. He does get some help. He was surrounded by Royals to Lane. Still in backcourt. Far side. Drews. Wick across the timeline. We're tied at 12. Can the Storm score? Into the corner. Land of 3. John Aaron Wolford. Yeah! There's your answer. South Elgin on top by 3 on the 3. J.A. John now has 3 points. Larkin brings it up. Far side with the basketball. Sarovic quickly in there. A lob shot, no. Who's got it? Rebound tapped around, taken down by South Elgin. After Wiley had it for a moment, it's brought down nicely by Dillon. Here they come again. Shot up and in. I didn't see who put that in. That was so quick. That was 17-12. You saw it right there. That would be for South Elgin. That would be Wofford. 17-12 the count. 4:50 remaining. A run here by South Elgin against the undersized but extremely quick Larkin Royals team. Land of 3. Thinks about it. He will take it here. Land of 3. Tie. We are not. Rebound Wiley. Candace Webb. A passel of rebounds here tonight. That shot taken there on the near side by Stuff. Let's see a replay of that 3. Can we do it? We want to see that. They work around John Aaron in that corner. Yeah, just the way we planned it. 17-12 it is now. 17-12 the count. 5-point lead. It is for South Elgin. You see the 4:33 mark of the first half. Zwick calmly brings it up. Drew looks to John Aaron. Can he find him? Yeah. He's got it. Wofford does. Ooh, he nearly traveled. There's tall territory. Can he do it? Oh, no, another charge. Wiley's going to have his night. He might foul out, but he's working hard down there. Let's see if he goes out here. He might sit down for a moment. See if that's what coach is going to do. Let's see. And they will. Somebody's going out. Yeah, Wiley's going. Here's a replay. Custom meeting cooling. Watch this. Body colliding. Almost a domino effect there. If one country goes down, the whole thing will. That's what happened to the Royals. So that was the charge. And Wiley, Candace does go to the bench. And McVicker was out for a cameo. Will come back in. 17-12. Larkin with the basketball. Wheeler Thomas with it far side. Dribble drive. This kid is quick. Shovels it back outside. And Lane's almost quicker on that one. He's got it. Will he get the basketball? What a trip it is to get that. They dish it back. Dillon's got it. Hustling for the basketball there. Zwick near side. Drew in forecourt now. Dish it. Land of 3. John Aaron fakes left. Goes right and both and traveled along. No, we have foul. We have foul here. It's going to be a foul. Whistled that against Larkin. So we'll keep it right here, kids. And it'll be inbounding right here. It's going to be Dillon inbounding to Zwick. 3:48 remain. First half, Zwick sees the lane open up. They've got he does the same thing. Knock over a body. Another charge it is. So the fouls adding up. That's going to be the 8th team foul, is it not? We're almost in the bonus. 9. One more, and we're in the super bonus here at the 3:45 of the first half. A lot of fouls. Good defense by Larkin. They know how to plant themselves, and they're doing well. As checking back in for South Elgin, it's Josh Gins. And inbounding it comes to Jones. Dribble drive. Shots up and in. We have a foul. So to the line. Let's see if that basket goes. Teams 10, so we're going to the line on that one. No basket, so it's going to be a 17-12 count. He'll get a couple of shots here. And that's what we have coming our way, a couple of shots. At the line, this one is good. 17-13. Well, that 10 looks just like an 11 to me. That is 11 out there, isn't it? You cannot separate the 10 and 11. You could ISO on that blue number they have out there. All the others don't run together. But that 10 and 11 are almost universal. Wheeler Thomas, of course, is 10. He had a tremendous freshman year last year. And they have Damari out there. DJ Jones also seeing lots of action. Number 11, he started with right there. This one is good as well. We're at 17-14. 17-14 it is. That's our count right there. Bring it up. It's going to be Grins, far side. McVicker, now land of 3. Dillon, no. Board tapped around, taken down by Larkin. They can tie it with a 3. Bring it up. Lob it tall. Hey, down low. It is going to be no. Missed the shot. That was Dontrell Maxey, who missed the mini on that one. Missed that close-up shot. 17-14 it remains. Storm the lead. 3:15 mark. Here comes Lane in the lane. No, he'll dish off Dillon. The other side, short again. Rebound, tapped around, taken down. Bodies collide. Nothing called. Warford, a floater. No, board Larkin. They can tie again with a 3. Bring it up, it's Perez Jr. Fernando on the far side. Dish it now, he does, to Boley. Into the lane, shot no, back outside. Fernando will go to the hoop. No, follow up, yes, I think that's Maxey down low. Dontrell Maxey. 17-16 it is. A 4-0 run by Larkin. South Elgin leads by that margin of 1. Far side, a steal it is. This is Boley. Trace could take the lead. No, but he'll be fouled. Trace Boley to the line, the 6'4 kid. Wowie. Larkin with their great defense. No height to speak of, but great defense. They'll have a chance to tie it up. It's 2 shots now for Boley. His brother might be in the with us here tonight, or perhaps listening at home. He going to Judson still, works in the area, an area restaurant. His brother does, who was the NAIA Slam Dunk champion. The video's up on YouTube if you want to see that. NAIA it is. We're tied at 17. 17 it is. Not to be confused with the Janice Ian song, the same at 17, I guess. Here we go. Checking in for South Elgin. We're going to see for them Brian Vesta. Brian got a lot of playing time at the St. Charles East and the Ron Johnson tournament. He's a sophomore, wears number 30 out there. He saw a lot of action. Looked like sitting down was Josh Gins. This one, we're taking the lead. Larkin says they are. Basket good by Boley. He's got a, Boley now has 2 points on the night, 18-17. It's a 6-0 run for Larkin. Lane double teamed. He needs help. Oh, steal it away, almost falling out of bounds. And he knocks a Royal to keep the ball. 2:24 remain. Good thinking that time by McVicker. Good hustle by the Larkin defense. They will be a factor this year. East Aurora is a very quick team, and Larkin a very swift team. It might be the team of the Swifties, if you might, this year in the Upstate 8. Almost a travel down deep. Is going to be taken in. No, Montgomery dishes it back. Shot, no. Rebound's taken down by Larkin. Toss it out. Hey, Trace Boley ahead of the field. Boley, can he lay it in? He doesn't, and he's not fouled. The other way we go. South Elgin could take the lead with a conventional 2. They trail by 1. Lane out on top. 1-on-1 time with Lane. Lane, dish it off, he does. Gins with it. Josh, in the lane. Josh, dish it now. It's going to be Montgomery for 3. Yeah! No, it's a 2. It's a long 2. It's just 2. That's what we're calling that 2, although the scoreboard's going 19-18. It was just 2, yeah. That's what it is, 19-18. Rebound, Maxey on the missed shot. 19-18, we took a little trip. It is right here. Wing popper, angle left, short, board. A passel of Storm around that. 1:25 remains. Storm up by 1. Low scoring defensive struggle here. Lane needs help. Into the corner. Zweibel. Now to Vesta. Brian, one dribble. He'll need some help after that. I got to get rid of this basketball. I picked up my dribble. Gins. Josh will travel. That was dangerous. As soon as you picked up that basketball. All right, we got a replay. Custom Heating and Cooling bring you this 2-pointer that we scooped in for the Storm. Coming away right now. A replay here. It is Custom Heating and Cooling. They're moving quick. There it is. It's Montgomery with a long. He was in. A long 2 it was for Moses Montgomery. 19-18. Storm on top. First conference game for the Storm. Second for the Royals here in this young 19-20 year. Dribble drive. There's the quickness of Perez Jr. No. Rebound Maxey. Backs it out. See what happens now. Down deep. It's going to be, you guessed it, Boley. No. He's their shooter. That didn't go. Taken down. He's their long distance shooter, I should say. Everyone can shoot on Larkin. Down to 40 seconds. There's Coach Johnson directing the offense. And over and back by McVicker. Did you see it? We were looking at Coach Johnson, but Lane McVicker was double teamed right at the timeline. Over and back. Larkin a chance to have the lead. They had it at the quarter break. 10-7. This might be final shot opportunity here in the second stanza for Coach Carter and the Royals. Near side dish it goes. Perez Jr. Fernando. Into the lane maybe. Hey, great move by Fernando. No. Board Fernando. Perez Jr. No. Board taken down by Vesta. Brian, outlet he does. McVicker, final shot time now. You would think, oh, the steal the other way. You never know. It's going to be up and no. Rebound Vesta. Outlet stolen. Up and in. It's Jones for two, is it not? No, it's Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas at 11. That's Wheeler Thomas. They have the lead. 2019. Shot, no. Board. Back up. Foul. Yeah. 0.8 of a second remaining. It's ironic because we've had fun with this in our preseason meetings. We're in the 1920 basketball season, which seems odd to say. And the score right now, the way the young kids say it, is 1920. So we're matching our season and our score. That went better in rehearsal, didn't it? First one, no. Now our vision would be we can tie it up here at the half. That would be 2020, wouldn't it? First one, no. We're going to try it once again. Zybel at the line. He's a 6'4 senior. Will we be tied at 20? No. 1920 will remain on there, and that's the way it is. A 2019 lead. We're older. That's how it goes. We're Larkin on top by 1 point. An exciting first half it was. Exciting first half, no question about it. 2019, as we had a chance to remind you, that was 10 points for number 23, Lane McVicker, led the way for the Storm. And we see some great shooting on behalf of the entire team of Larkin, and great quickness as well, as they have the 1 point lead at 20-19. So with that in mind, we're going to send it back halftime and let you see our great sponsors coming away right now. 2019 it is at the half, Larkin the lead.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust, but I don't need your word on what I'm into.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
2019 Larkin on top here at halftime. We'll remind you, don't forget this game is being brought to you by our season sponsor. They're the great folks, the Bear family McDonald's, as you know. They're proud supporters of our community since 1967. The Bear family has been. They have 30 area McDonald's restaurants today, so tell them you enjoy all these cast, if you will, here on Beacon Academy and all the action that comes your way, whether it be from the St. Charles East Tournament or the Jacobs Tournament or Larkin or Elgin or wherever it might be, Elgin Community College, where we are tomorrow. We appreciate that. And also, of course, part of our great sponsorship team as well, our friends at Rosen Hyundai. They're located in Algonquin. You know that. You can find it on the map. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned, you can save time. Shop online at Hyundai.com. Wheeler Thomas, Damari Wheeler Thomas leads the way for the Larkin Royals with 9. Very interesting squad Larkin has this year. You see they have no height, but boy, that quickness is incredible. And these young kids, a very young team, they will get even better. South Elgin, young as well after the graduation. Oh, they played young last year, South Elgin did, so they have maturing sophomore squad members. But they're giving them a battle. Great Upstate 8 conference. Upstate 8, from what we've seen, and we've seen East Aurora, they're very quick. As you know, West Aurora has left the conference. So a very interesting season it is in 1920 year for who might dominate the conference. Some of the top teams are, and you're looking at 2 possibilities. Larkin with the quickness and the great coach they have. Same for South Elgin with the versatility they have and their great Coach Johnson as well. So we could see these guys meeting with some big games on the line later this year. It's their first conference game for Larkin, for Larkin tonight. And there's Coach Johnson and his assistant, again, coach in his 4th year, 61-34 if you're quizzed by Ben Ertz in that class with his lifetime record coming into this game. The Larkin lost to Glenbard South at home the other night. They are 0-5, but they played up in Rockford, and that's in that tough Thanksgiving tournament up there. Coach Carter said, we're going to get better, but we got to kind of put some metal to the pedal and realize we better do it rather quickly. That was kind of his thoughts coming off the tournament in Rockford. They listened in the last couple of days because Larkin is good, playing even with a very solid South Elgin team right now. 20-19, are we ready for basketball? I think we are. Second half action. Thanks for being with us wherever you might be. Beacon Academy, deliver the goods. Kids at South Elgin High School, your oldest senior, I guess, in high school, coming your way. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, who ship some photography work here tonight, and our great crew. That's what we have. And delighted to be here at South Elgin High School. See the mascot just leaving her frame right there. Here we go. The Storm not in a rush to leave the huddle. Whereas Larkin's out there ready to go. They are ready for action. Larkin's waiting and South Elgin taking their time, aren't they? Here we go. We've run out of ad-libs. There's the Ready Royals, as you see right there, Bowley number 4. And the rest of the guys, number 5, Stubbs. That's a close. That Wheeler Thomas. I can distinctly see the 10 from close in. Great shot there, camera crew. That's Wheeler Thomas with 9 points. And here we go. So final words of wisdom. 2019. South Elgin will have possession of the basketball to begin this third quarter. It's it in. He does to Warford. Warford's hounded by Wheeler Thomas. Out on top it goes now. Zwick. Zwick hasn't got many shots away at all here. To McVicker Lane. Out on top. They're working the weave out on top here. The weave you can see right there. That weave, Zwicker. Zwick, we should say, needs help. Picked up the dribble, threw it away. That's the quickness. Drew, once they pick up the dribble, that seems to be trouble, as the quick hands and quick feet of Larkin causing turnovers after that. So inbound it will be, and let's see how the Royals with a 1-point lead will play it to open things up. Wheeler Thomas with the basketball. Sensational last year as a freshman. Dish it far side to Bowley. Bowley back to Wheeler. Now near side the dish is going to go to Stubbs. Wheeler Thomas out on top. Everybody's just kind of seeing what we're doing here to start the third quarter. How will they play it? Taking their time. We've played 45 seconds of the third quarter. Nobody's taking a shot. There's the first. This one, Rimmet, no. Board taken down. Zweibel, I think, maybe not. A held ball. Bowley and Zweibel battled it out. Held ball, and I think it's going to retain in the hands of the Royals. Royals will inbound underneath their own hoop. And that will be Wheeler Thomas with the inbound. Does so. Throws it away. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Zweibel. Royals will inbound on the other side of the inbound now. by Wheeler Thomas. Hey, we see in the audience our own Daryl Barnes Jr. in attire. He's got a special night tonight. The band wasn't here, but he's wearing his tux, is he not? And he's down there watching this game in a very good-looking attire. He's your homecoming king this year. There's a steal. Steal it is. They'll bring it up. It's Sarovic with it. It's knocked out of bounds. And we see Daryl. He's right on the bench. We might put our cameras. Daryl's going to get a chair, the last chair on the bench. So we'll try to have our camera look at him on the South Elgin bench on the far left side as we would talk. He's sitting down, so we'll get a look at his garb. Daryl Barnes Jr., who's on the team and also in our broadcast booth all the time and in the band, and the homecoming king. What doesn't he do? Shot. First one is in. He's in the far left. We'll get a chance to corral him in his very nifty attire. 21-19 the count. Larkin scores the first point here, and this one is not good by Mirko. Rebound Zeibel. Almost a steal there. Man, they're quick, aren't they? So quick. You can't get into your game at all. So there it is. There's your tight shot. Is he not attired? He's got a little chapped lip problem and right in cue, but his agent will take care of that in post, won't he? So here he is. He's looking good, isn't he? He's a great student here. Great basketball player. Land of three near side. Great broadcaster as well. And rebound taken down last touch by Larkin. Forecourt inbounding near side. It will be McVicker. The Storm having trouble getting a shot away. They trail by 2. They trailed the quarter break 10-7 at the half break 2019. Zwick with few shots here tonight. See if he can get one away here. Can he get closer? Cannot. He's going to need help. He'll dish it tall, big. Wiley now. Zweibel near side. Land of 3. Yeah! The lead to South Elgin on the Zweibel 3. 22-21. Zweibel his first three-pointer on the night. Across the timeline. Here they come. Far side. That's going to be Jones. I can see the difference between 10 and 11 now. And there's a popper. That is no good. Rebound taken down by Maxey down low. Wasn't knocked away. Last touch by the Storm. Nice offensive work by Dontrell Maxey. He is listed at 6 feet. Here's a replay of the three from Zweibel. Coming away, custom heating and cooling. Watch this. Angle right here. You see it. Hardly even jumps. Swish for 3. When we try it again, Mirko gets closer. He shot no. Board. Taken down by Zwick. Drew lets everybody separate. Brings it up. In a gallop is Drew now. Again, not many shots for Drew on the night. See if he can do it here. Dribble drive by Drew. Into the lane. He wants the shot. Tough angle. No. Board. Taken down by Wheeler Thomas. Here they come. Coast to coast. And it's up. No. Board. Follow-up. Taken down. Oh, out of bounds he was. The board was taken by Wofford. But 1 foot was inbounds. 1 foot was out of bounds. Great action here. You saw the coast-to-coast move by Wheeler Thomas, did you not? Quickly they'll inbound. Lob it. Far out it goes to Wheeler Thomas. Let's watch him work. He is a fine, fine player, no question. Down deep, no one, knocked out of bounds. The pass was intended for Perez Jr. It's going to be inbounded on the far side. Looks like Stubbs will do so for the Royals. Fake it, top, lob it tall. He does out on top. How about Wheeler Thomas time now? Damari looks it over. Angle right with the dribble. Let's see if he picks up the tempo. Dish it near side. He does so. Back he gets it. Back to Mirko. Land of 3. Thinks about it. Try to get down low. Can't do it. He'll go in the lane. Dish it. The big guy. Maxey. It's football time now. He's on the court. Shot. No. Rebound taken down by Wiley. Candace hasn't knocked away. Everybody's going and taking it down. We're tackled. We're diving for that basketball. There you see it. Grab a helmet, guys. Action's tough. 22-21. The lead by 1 for South Elgin. Low-scoring game it is. Early in the season. A quick team in Larkin, a team for South Elgin. Well, like everybody did last week, they played 4 games in a Monday through Saturday set and had Thanksgiving for one of the days, so it's a busy week to say the least. There's near side McVicker. Lane can hit from 3 and has. He leads the way with 10 points on the night. Tricky dribble Lane. Can he go around and pick? Fakes left, goes right. Gets it back to Drew. Drew is fairly quiet. He has been shut out tonight, Zwick has. Will that end here? No. Landed 3. Drive again. Little jump. Air ball. Rebound taken down by Boley. Trace outlet. Wheeler Thomas in a gallop. Wheeler, far side. Land of 3, angle left. Too long. Rebound board. Zweibel. Outlet McVicker. Shooting percentage is not great tonight, but good action it is. Drew, how about a shot, Drew? Land of 3. Yeah, his first points on the night. Zwick for 3. Makes it a 25-21 count. South Elgin on top. They lead by 4. Far side. Down deep. Hayes open. Boley's going to be hammered. Trace to the line. Trace Boley will go to the line. He is 6'4", the tallest member of the squad. Here's the replay of the three. Let's take a look at that. Zwick, the three on the replay. Angle left this side. Here it is. Drew says, I'm open. I might as well take this. I've had an off night. Yeah, good form. Boley, no. Trace is out there competing. Again, his brother, remarkably, the NAI slam dunk champion for the entire nation, winning that in Kansas City some months ago, leaping over his soon-to-be wife. That's just like a movie moment. He went from Larkin to play for Judson, and now in his 5th year of schooling, hopes to stay in the air and become a teacher. We saw him at the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame back on November 3rd. Out on top, McVicker. Dribble drive, Lane in the lane. His soft shot, no. Candace, bounced off his own body. I think he did. Candace Wiley could have had something there off his own body. 25-22. They can tie it up with a three. 3:55, third quarter remaining. Great game here from Beacon Academy, South Elgin High School. Happy that you joined us. This is the home base for Beacon Academy here at South Elgin High School, and they're proud of that. Delighted to deliver all the great action to you this season. Trace down low, spins it, far side, land of three, air ball. Last touch I think by probably Zweibel out of the air. That was. Larkin will inbound underneath. They trail by 3. Inbounding, it will be Wheeler Thomas, stuck on the 9-point marker point-wise. Wheeler Thomas fakes it, lob it tall, out on top. Pass got away from him. He was going to go one way and lost it. So McVicker's got it. 3-point lead, and South Elgin with the basketball. They are trying for their 3rd victory in 5 games this year. McVicker, after finishing 5th at the St. Charles East tournament last week. Far side, Drew again. This one's further out. Yeah! Zwick has found his spots. Drew with 6 in a row point-wise, and it makes it 28-22. 6-point margin. Near side dish. Mirko back out on top. Wheeler Thomas back to Mirko. Back to no one. Spins around. Needs help. He'll dish it now. He does to Perez Jr. Mirko land of 3. Angle right. Rim it. No. Karam taken down by Perez Jr. Wheeler Thomas. Angle left. 3. Yeah. Wheeler Thomas. Let's see the 3 from the 4 from Zwick on the replay, courtesy of Custom Heating and Cooling. There it is. That was the one before. And then Wheeler Thomas came down, made another one. 28-25. We're playing the land of threes. Down deep. Big guy. This could be fouled. He is. Wiley fouled down deep. Big Candace in the game against St. Joseph, which was for 5th place at St. Charles East. A marvelous game, his best game, after South Elgin had 40 turnovers in a loss to St. Charles East. It was a great game by Wiley. He had 19. He was not in the act of shooting. So it'll be inbounding by South Elgin. They lead by 3. They've led by as many as 6 here in this quarter. McVicker will inbound. He's been stuck on the 10-point marker since early in the second quarter. Lane looking, dishing. Oh, that's tough. Off the thigh of Perez. We'll do it again. Lane says, how about play number 1? It's tough. These guys are so quick. Larkin, 4th place in the state 2 years ago, and only with a 9-9 conference mark a year ago. A good young team. Drew, let's see if he can get a shot away. Drew will not. Out on top it goes. Around the horn they're working. That Stirrer in there. He loses it. Wyatt, the steal, lost it. And that's Maxey. Ooh, did he travel? Got away with it. Looked like Maxey might have drugged all body parts in that one. In the lane. Boley. Shot. No. Rebound. No. And a foul. To the line, the mystery number 15 will go. Let's see if we can catch this name here. Oh, that's Ivy. We know Mr. Ivy. That is, that's going to be changing that name. Armani Ivy. Cashmere probably was his brother. That's Ivy. We love Mr. Ivy. We know the Ivy family well. So he switches number from 20 to 15. Armani Ivy. He makes 1 out of 2, does he not? 28-27, yeah. As we chat, but we know who he is. Ivy. So well known. Jasmine Ivy was his brother, was it not? Did I think about that for a while? Out on top, McVicker. Around the horn. Land of 3. Drew, that's a tough one. That goes. That'll be something. Rebound. Wheeler Thomas. Watch this move. Wheeler Thomas, dish it off. He will. Ivy in the lane. Push shot. Yeah, lead Larkin. Ivy strikes the wall and breaks it. 29-28. 1 point lead it is now by Larkin. They trailed by 6. They're on a 7-0 run. Near side dish. Marquise. Into the lane. It is up and in. Nice job by Wyatt, actually, Wyatt Sir with that dribble drive. 30-29. We seesaw a little bit. 30-29 is our actual count. The lead now is in the hands of South Elgin at 30-29. Here we go. Out on top with it, Larkin. Bounce it. Near side dish. Ivy. Skip pass far side. It's going to be dribble drive. The hoop wide open. It is put up and in by Fernando Perez Jr. 31-30. Larkin trying for the first conference win after losing 2 nights ago at home to Glenbard South. First conference game of the year for South Elgin here tonight. Who's got the, there's a collision there. Teammates collide. What are we going to do with it? Volleyball time. That's got to be a travel or a timeout. Timeout! Timeout by South Elgin. 55.9 seconds remaining. We got the replay of the layup, courtesy of Custom Heating and Cooling. Look at this. Wyatt Stir in the lane, up and in. Boy, good angular body on that one. Our timeout right there. You see it. You see it. Larkin the lead by 1, 31-30. In a nicely, Tom the Plumber wants to say, hey, get me in on this game. I'm enjoying it at home. Tom the Plumber Inc. is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. 847-513-3971 if you want to call. This has been fun. We appreciate a school night game, do we not? A Thursday night. It's been a very interesting defensive struggle, and we've enjoyed it very much. Larkin, they are 0-5 on the year, looking for their first win of the season. The Storm, of course, 2-2, as you know, after a 5th-place finish in the very tough St. Charles East tournament. And up in Rockford, Larkin plays some very tough and talented teams up there. Always a good learning tool it is for Coach Carter and the troops. Lane will inbound to Drew. Zwick's been hot lately. He's had a couple of threes. 2 threes here in this quarter. Here's Lane. Thinks about 3. No, dribble drive. Long 2. Tough angle. No. Karam his own. His spin move in the lane. Shot. He might have been fouled. McVicker to the line. Good rebound by Lane on the missed shot. So McVicker to the line. Ivy the foul. As you know, it was the winter of 37-38 when they planted the ivy at Wrigley Field. That comes up. Bill Beck, his dad and him decided, let's plant some ivy. That's when that legend began in the mid-30s at Wrigley. If you're charting a baseball tidbit here. First one, no good. Can we tie it up at 31? That's what we're in favor of. McVicker to the line, toes the line, right foot in front of the left. Bends the knees. This one is good. We're tied at 31. All right. 31 it is. Bring it up. Wheeler Thomas. Watch him work. Wheeler Thomas. He can do a lot of things out there. Ivy near side. Double team. Oh, streaking Wheeler Thomas in the lane. Oh, this shot. He lost it. McVicker the other way. He might be getting it from behind. Moves the basketball. No, he's fouled. He's fouled from behind. Ooh. Yeah, you can see it approaching there, the quickness of Larkin. So they are quick, but to the line it will be. Fouls on Ivy. Suddenly we mentioned his name many times, not in the bonus yet. Actually, only the 4th team foul. Substitution for the Royals coming. It looks like Perez Jr. He was out for, no, number 3. It's Fulbright in there, is it not? Fulbright, number 3. Is that 3? No, it's Perez Jr. Number 1. And numbers are pretty tough to read there, like the old Oakland Raiders in many ways. Land of 3. McVicker way short. He's fouled. He's fouled from the land of 3. There has been discussion lately that if you're fouled from the land of 3 in the NBA, you should just get 2 shots because your percentage of making the 3 is not good. So just because you shot from the 3, I shouldn't be penalized with the full extent of the points. Do you buy that? We'll find out. Let Ben Erickson have a class about that. First one's good. It is now, are we tied again? Man, 31-31. 32-31. We're up one more time. McVicker broke that tie as we're so close to around 31. This one no good. 3 shots it was. We'll get one more. 15.7 seconds remain in the third quarter. South Elgin up by 1. They trail by 3 at the quarter and 1 at the half. Let's see if they can lead here at the end of 3 stanzas. The third and final shot for McVicker, unless they get the rebound. Lane, yes. So he made 2 out of 3, 33-31. Lane with 13 now. Backcourt pressure. Hey, they're having some trouble beating him. Wheeler Thomas in a sprint. Wheeler Thomas with 10 seconds. Wheeler Thomas with 7 seconds. Wheeler Thomas backward and forward. Land of 3. Short rebound taken down. Nicely done. McVicker will get one from 3-quarter court, partially blocked, and that is it right there. That is your third quarter. South Elgin, their first lead on the night. as they now lead 33-31 at the quarter break, their first lead. 33-31 it is. We will have a chance here at the end of the third quarter. We'll keep her right here, 33-31 it is, South Elgin. We'll remind you as we get ready for the fourth quarter start that this fourth quarter action is being sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or a certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online. That's at rosenhyundai.com. Rosen. We're going to see the Rosen folks coming our way. As you well know, Rosen Hyundai. All right, Elbert, we'll break here at the quarter break. We're right back after this.
Ooh, they think I've got no reason to give myself a right to share what I believe in. Ooh, they say I've got an issue, always on the edge, cause I don't trust, but I don't need your word on what I'm into.
What makes me most proud of our restaurants is our people. Our people who come in and work for us every single day. We try to create an atmosphere of family, an atmosphere of warmth, and an atmosphere of compassion.
Rosen it is, Rosen Hyundai. We appreciate their efforts. Inbounding it will be here for South Elgin. We'll get it away at the third quarter. With a 2-point lead it is. Third quarter, 2-point lead it is for South Elgin. Drewswick had a couple of threes in that third quarter. We'll bring it out, cradles it, back out. Lane, land of three. This one looks good, and it is. McVicker has 16, and 36-31 it is. A 5-point lead. They led by as many as 6, they being South Elgin at the 28-22 marker earlier. Wheeler Thomas, watch this kid work. Wheeler Thomas across the timeline. Now he'll begin to accelerate. Pass near side it goes. Into the lane, and there's going to be a foul. Probably that foul will be whistled on Dylan Marquise. Only the team fifth, so they're going to be just inbounding here near side. Inbounding they do. Wheeler Thomas with, on the night, 12 points now. Wheeler Thomas in the lane, shovel shot, and he's fouled. Here's a replay of Lane McVicker's three, courtesy of Custom Heating and Cooling. Lane, land of three. I'm going to do it. The beautiful from start to finish. He has 16 points on the night. And the lead there, standing now at 5, it is, for South Elgin. So Wheeler Thomas to the line. Damari Wheeler Thomas, 5'11", class of 22. First one, yes. He now would have 13. Perez in now. He'll come in for Boley. Boley will sit down. Boley had, I think, 4 points on the night, and Perez comes back in. Wheeler Thomas. Second shot. Yeah. Makes it 36-33. 14 now for Wheeler Thomas. Backcourt pressure. See how they play it. Wofford with it. Back it goes now to McVicker. McVicker one-on-one with Perez. Perez is an outstanding junior dribble drive. Perez is a class of 22, as we mentioned. There's going to be in the corner. McVicker can't shoot over his man. Down deep. Here's Kendis. Can he get that game down low? Oh, he's going to be fouled. Well, he's fouled. Kendis can dominate down low. He got the pass down deep. And he's going to make a shot, miss a shot, or gets fouled at that point. Ivy the foul. That's his fourth foul already for Ivy. He's sticking to his opponents. So Wiley to the line. And he is, first shot is as the PA man says, good. Skip Carey used to win at the free throw line. The first shot of a made free throw was always good. He would do that same good, but real deep, good. Lower the voice. Skip Carey, Atlanta Hawk, longtime announcer, and Harry Carey's brother, or son, we should say, son. Here we go. And here we go. And it's 36, 38, 33 the count is now with that 2. 5-point lead again. High water mark's been 6. Wheeler Thomas zigzagging out there. Double team. He might get it. If he gets around 1, he might get around 3. He sees it off now. Here's quickness down the lane. Hey, the lane opens up. Here comes a move, shot, no pass. Too many passes there, but they keep it. Fernando Perez Jr. Maxey. Wheeler Thomas. It's Wheeler Thomas time now, we would think. Wheeler Thomas can't get free. Good defense by the Storm. Hey, there's an opening there. A floater. No. Board. Taken down. Ivy's going to be fouled. Ivy to the line. Armani Ivy, the 6-footer. He is a freshman. Can I say this on the air? Class of 2023. Good golly, that is futuristic. Foul was on Team 6. Wiley, the foul down low. That was Wiley's 4th, I think I heard. So he might have to sit for a moment. Let's see if Coach Johnson takes Wiley out. I think he will here. First one, no. At this one, he will take Wiley out, I think, to keep that 5th foul away from him. See if he does. And I guess not. He thinks about, talked about it, says no. Wiley stays in there with the 4 fouls. This one is no good. Halfway down the rim, but it's up and in. Maxey for 2 on the offensive board. 38-35 it is. Larkin fans liking that. McVicker from behind. He gets it across the timeline. He'll need help. He'll go to Wolford. Wolford into the land of the Giants. He's got a foul. I mean, he's got to travel on that one. He has traveled. He was carrying that basketball like was Thanksgiving was over and we were throwing away all the pumpkin pies. 6:12 remain in regulation. A 3 would tie it up here. It was 10-7 Larkin at the quarter break. 20-19 at the half. 33-31 South Elgin in the 3. Here comes Wheeler Thomas again. Wheeler Thomas. On the night, 14 points. Near side, Wheeler Thomas. No, that's going to be Jones with it there for a moment. Back out on top, long jumper, no, by Jones. Rebound, Maxey had it for a moment. Taken down nicely by McVicker. Lane needs help. Come and help me, guys. Backward dish, it goes to Drew. Zwick will bring it up. His squad's up by 3. Tricky dribble behind the back, across the timeline. Oh, foul, reach-in foul there on DJ Jones. That is number 10 distinctly there. Jones. Nope. You know what it is? It's on 10. It is Wheeler Thomas. Here we go. 5:45 in that one. There's Coach Johnson. Zwick to the line. Zwick is C-W-I-K. 6'2" he is. He is a sophomore. The crowd is hushed. We'll see what happens here. Storm up by 3. 5:45 remain. Takes his time. This one will be good. Zwick now on the night. Good. It is by 7, or good. By 7 for Zwick. 4-point lead. It's a very hushed crowd on a school night, isn't it, when we go to the free throw line? This one will be good. And the second one we just say good. 40-35 it is. Zwick now with 8 points and a 5-point lead. Third time they hit a 5-point lead. Timeout there, I think. It is 5:39 remaining in regulation. Coach Carter calls the timeout. South Elgin up by 5, 40-35. We have a timeout, so we want to tell you about one of our great sponsors that we have coming your way here on this night. Not many timeouts this game. And that's going to be Custom Heating for all your heating or cooling needs. Count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Brian. Whatever it takes. Same formula for these two teams. Whatever it takes to win this one. It's South Elgin up by 5, but a hard-fought game, and Larkin's capable of coming back and winning this, and certainly South Elgin also could put it away with their good shooting. Good matchup for the Upstate 8. These will be quality teams, in a team where there's a year where there's no West Aurora, there's no St. Charles anymore. They went to the Duquesne Conference 2 years ago. So the powers to be will be determined in the Upstate 8 this year. East Aurora, very good. We saw them at the St. Charles East Tournament. They have a guard named Savage who's a beast, and a very good team. Dribble, drive, spin, move, Perez Jr. Yeah, Fernando. They call the point, Fernando. 40-37. Perez with 5 on the night. Backcourt pressure. Here comes the quickness late in the game. This is where the game 2 nights ago, when Larkin trailed by 10 late, they stormed back to nearly tie it. Dribble, drive, Wofford. Is he trapped? No. Throws it out. Good keep by McVicker. Landed 3. Drew. He hit a couple here. Not this time. Rebound. Tapped out. And here comes Wheeler Thomas. Wheeler Thomas. And up and in. It goes to Fernando Perez Jr. again. Stubbs for 2. Make it Stubbs on the 2. Quickly up. It's going to be almost a travel there. Foul. Wiley got that. Candace almost took a couple of extra steps, did he not? We can watch that on replay with Custom Heating and Cooling, I think. Let's see if he galloped after that pass. He's at the line for 2. His team's up by 1. What do we got? Have we got a technical? Okay. Last layup by Larkin. Let's see it right now. A quick replay. Custom Heating and Cooling. And here it is there by Larkin. Put that up and in. Nicely job. That quick one. We had a technical called on one of the Royals. Somebody said something. I think might have been Cyrilvic. And that means Kendis will get a free toss here. Good. And he'll get one more. The free throw situation, he'll get the conventional free throws. So Wiley at the line, yeah, got them both. So that's the technical, and now, actually those are his free throws now. This is the technical. McVicker will shoot the technical. This is a technical shooting. It was just Wiley it was a two-shot foul, so nobody had to be at the line. So now everybody's away because they must be. McVicker will shoot the two for the technical. So here's a big important moment in the game. Mark it at 4:51, where it could be a 4-point swing. It'll go 40-39 to 44-39 potentially on free throw. And at technical, that's what happened. 44-39 now. The ball will go to South Elgin as well. So it's all South Elgin in that sequence there. The free throws went in by Wiley. The two charity tosses on the technical went in by McVicker, and they have the ball. 4:50 remain. 5-point lead. That's the fourth time they've led by 5. They being the Storm. Far side, good contact out there. Oh, stop and a pop. Short rebound. Boley was back in there. Boley, trace outlet to Moxie, and they'll bring it up. Larkin will trailing by 5. They're quick as they can score quickly. Not usually down deep, but from 15, they'll take that shot. Rim it, no. Board is taken down by no one. Battled for by everybody. Last touch, I guess, by the Storm. Larkin underneath will inbound. Great game here. Happy that you joined us wherever you might be. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, Beacon Academy, delivering the goods, South Elgin High School. Our director, Ben Erickson, he's in charge, and the great unity he has of South Elgin students who all go on to great broadcast careers with you here tonight. Dribble drive, Wheeler Thomas, fall away Jay, yeah! It's Wheeler Thomas for 2. He's got 16 on the game. 44-41, backcourt pressure. Warford beats it, still barely beats it. Ooh, here's a trap. Dish it to Wilswick. In the corner, it will be land of 3 by Dylan. No, board, Kendis. That's where he excels. No, board by Kendis. Yes, Wiley for 2. Wiley it is. Great work by Kendis with 6 points now. The big guy plays strong in that one. 46-41 in a timeout there by Coach Carter at the 3:55 mark. Let's hear from the good folks at Tom the Plumber. Great game it is, Tom the Plumber says here. Delighted to be a part of this broadcast team, Tom the Plumber is. And they're a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at TomThePlumberInc.com. That's 847-513-3971 if you like to call. 46-41. Great board work by Big Kendis Wiley. He's 6'4" and a sophomore. He didn't get along well in the opening game that saw the couple of games for the Storm that had trouble hanging on the basketball. In the 84-56 loss to St. Charles East, there was 44-0 turnovers by South Elgin, but they're playing a Larkin team that's quick as you can be and can cause many, many turnovers. That's their defensive main game, and so they're doing well hanging on to that right now. Wiley, not a lot of points so far, but playing tall down there. He's playing with 4 fouls. We noted that early in this quarter. So Wiley with 4. South Elgin again leading by 5, 46-41. That sets the stage. Larkin will bring it up full court. And the music is delightful, isn't it? We're rocking and rolling. Daryl Barnes Jr. You see Daryl right off the Coach Johnson. You're making all the gyrations. That's our Daryl Barnes Jr., the homecoming king and broadcasting man he is for us here, and also a member of the band. He's injured, and he is a basketball player for South Elgin. He's injured, expects to be back in the Jacobs tournament. Here we go. It's the last week of December. Dribble drive. Wheeler Thomas offhand, no. Board foul. Oh, throws up, following up, no. Wiley the board. Wofford with it. He'll need some help. Wofford backward dish. Baseball toss. In the forecourt it goes. Back to Wofford. Let's see if John Aaron will not get in trouble here. Far side Zwick into the corner. Fakes a 3, gets closer for a 2, dribble drive, shot rejected. Taken down by Wiley, back outside, 3:23 remain. We'll do it again. Wofford with it. South Elgin by 5. Can they hang on to the pumpkin here? Down deep. Here's Kendis Wiley into the land of 3. Near side, it's going to be Marquise. Still Marquise for 3. 49-41, their biggest lead, 8 points. Great job that time, down to 3:08. And there's a reach-in foul on Wofford. Wow. Great outside shooting by South Elgin. Great action. Our camera crews enjoying it here. Replay, custom heating and cooling, bring it to you. Watch this action down low. You see it right there. Getting close. McVicker rejected. Wiley's got it back outside. Dillon says, give it to me, will you? And you almost saw that right there. That's where it went. He went to Dillon and he got the 3. We go to the line. 3:06 remaining in regulation. Stubbs at the line for Larkin Royals. 4th place in the state 2 years ago with the great Jalen Shaw leading the way. And then now enjoying now the replay. Get ready. If you waited for it, you'll see the Dillon 3, which is a new movie coming your way, isn't it? Here we go, custom heating. You know, there it was. Yeah, you took notes. 49-42, second toss by Stubbs. This one will be no. Rebound, taken out by Wiley. Outlet it is to Lane. He's triple teamed. Oh, there's a slip there. Wiley slipped. Can we get it across the timeline? Who's got the basketball? That was almost rugby for a moment. Out on top, there's almost a steal. Zwick's got it. Down under 3. 2:54 remaining. All over him is their man. It's, will there be a foul here? Not yet. Backward and forward into the corner. Dillon with it in that corner again. Basketball. Oh, Lavatal to Ken. Oh, that's a tough toss. Kendis got it. No. Rebound taken down by their guy, Perez Jr. quickly up court. Here comes Fernando Perez Jr. He wants to shoot, I think. Backward, forward. Dish it backwards. He does now. They dish it. And he'll bring it up right there. There's a whistle on that shot. No. Let's see where the foul takes place. I don't think it's on Wiley, is it? It's going to be against South Elgin. Let's see what it is. The crowd is hushed on this one. If it's Wiley, he is fouled out. I think it might be because Coach Johnson's calling the players over. You can do that when somebody fouled. No, it's Wofford. Did Wofford foul out? Wofford fouled. Well, that's a man fouled out. That's why it came about that way. Wofford fouls out. So they do lose a man, and you can have that brief conference there as Coach Johnson called them over and said, let's talk about this. Coach in his 96th season as the head man at South Elgin High. He is an Elgin High grad, as you know. I believe class of 2005. Here we go. This first one is short. Rebound taken down by a combo effort and a whistle. What's the whistle? Is it timeout? Oh, it's a 2-shot thing. It's 2 shots. We were so excited we went along with it. Get another shot there. We didn't have to rebound. It was a 2-shot foul. That doesn't happen often unless they call the foul there. I don't think they called another foul there. Second shot coming your way. We're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit. Stubbs to the line. His squad trailing by 7, 49-42. 8's been the high water mark. 8 points lead for South Elgin. This one is good. Soft shooters roll. 49-43. They led by 6 before. Far side McVicker. 2:24 remain. These are key moments here. There's Larkin's quickness. Will they come away with a victory here, or South Elgin with their steady play hang on? That's our question coming our way. Dribble drive into big Kendis. Wiley. Yeah! 8 points for Wiley. He's got 4 fouls. Playing well down the stretch. 51-43 it is. 51-43 a whistle. Too many fouls if that's South Elgin again. Keep the clock moving. 2:03 on the timepiece. We will say our score, our officials. Yeah, here's our replay. Our count is 51-43. Custom heating and cooling. It's Wiley. Look at that. Playing with 4 fouls. That he will develop into a very fine centerpiece. 51-43 will tell the booth again. It is with to the line. It will be Wheeler Thomas. This one's good. Wheeler Thomas on the night should have 17 points. 51-44. It's just 51-44 the count is now. And there we go. 7-point advantage. Wheeler Thomas taking his time. 2:03 remaining in this one. These will be long 2:03s for South Elgin fans. 51-45. And short for Larkin. Here we go. McVicker. Foul. He's almost a foul there. They get it across the timeline. Ooh, they do get it right there. Bring it across. Let's see how we play it here. Hang on to that pumpkin for a while. Zwick out on top of the 150 mark. Drew dish it backward. Now he goes to Marquise. Dillon's fouled. Fouled up by Stubbs. Stubbs the foul. We're in the super bonus. To the line. It's going to be Dillon Marquise for, it should be a 2-shot situation. Shooting 2. Actually to the line, it's Dillon. Dillon to the line. His team up by 6. 1:46 remain. Need those free throws. This first one, no. South Elgin need those free throws to come away with their 3rd victory in 5 games. There's a look at Coach Johnson. Larkin trying to win for the first time this year. 0-5 timeout. Larkin, I do believe. 1:46 remaining, 51-45. Exciting game it is here at South Elgin High School. Delivered by Beacon Academy and the kids of South Elgin High School. Yours truly, Jeff Myers, with you here on this night. We want to hear from our good folks at Custom Heating and Cooling. You know it's going to be cold next week. I heard it's going to be frigid next week, is it not? For all your heating or cooling needs, You're getting always this time of year Con and Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant. Whatever it takes. Exciting game it is. Whatever it takes, you see it right there. We're with you tomorrow. If you're watching the Beacon Academy on YouTube, it's always easy to find this. We'll be at Elgin Community College, home of the Spartans. They have a tournament going on, a round-robin affair with 3 other teams. We will do the late game at 7 o'clock tomorrow as Truman University will come to town. I believe they're the former Northeast Missouri State, are they not? You know your Missouri tie-ins. They will play Truman will play in action. Perhaps not they are, come to think of it. But Truman, it is down deep. And Dillon, yeah! Marquise for 2. What a great pass. 53-45. Truman would be a JUCO in our area. Come to think of it. 1:30 remain. And 90 seconds. Let's see how they play it. Where's Wheeler Thomas with the basketball? He's near side. And he's not getting it. They're keeping subs with it. He's wasting a lot of time. 1:20 on the timepiece. South Elgin fans will take this. Who's going to shoot? Wheeler Thomas. Down deep. Maxey. Back outside. Stubbs thinks about it. He's got to get close. In the lane, a floater. Yeah, good move by Stubbs. Stubbs for 2. 53-47. Watch this pressure here everywhere. Dillon with it. He's going to be triple teamed almost. Big guy, Kendis. Back it goes to Marquise. Dillon to the lane. No. Get out of that corner, he says. Stay out of that corner. Go to the wing. Find some help. Lob it far side. They chase it there at the 52-second mark. Great work. Give it to Lane McVicker. 48 seconds remain. Lane says, I'm open. Should I? I shouldn't. Rebound tapped out. Last touch by Kendis. Replay of the last layup coming away from Custom Heating and Cooling. The floater. No, that last layup right there. Great pass. You see that? And put up and in by Marquise. They took some time off there. Probably coach would say, don't shoot that and wait for a foul. 44.3 seconds remain, although no one was around Lane. And Lane has 18 points on the night. Here we go. And coming back in, first time in a long time, is Joseph Zybo. He hasn't played, number 24 out there in quite a spell. That was a foul. I didn't realize a foul. We're at the super bonus for both teams, so that means Maxey is to the line. Dontrell Maxey, great sports name. Class of 2022, first one no for Dontrell. They have to make those free throws. They trail by 6. Larkin's quick, but they got to get every point they can get and steal the ball at every moment they can get. Dontrell will try once again. And this one is good. Dontrell Wiley with the point. Wiley now with 7. Stubbs in. Stubbs is in. And inbounding, can we do it? Oh, not a steal. Oh, Big Kendis has got it. He gets it into Dillon. Near side, Zwick in forecourt. Wait to be fouled here. Dribble around and be fouled. That's what they want to do, not necessarily shoot. Back outside, that's the way to play it. McVicker with 32 seconds. Zips it far side to Drew. Drew with 29. They lead by 53-48, count by 5. Lane, lob it tall to Kendis. Oh, he's going to run the baseline and be fouled. Might have passed it back out, but he didn't have an opportunity there. Playing with 4 fouls, a very solid game for Wiley, the land of the Giants. He's the tallest tonight. Kendis will go to the line. 2 for McVicker. First shot's coming our way here. He's got 8 points on the night. Everyone quiet? No. Here's a replay of the foul, so we won't be quiet anymore. That's by Custom Heating and Cooling, as you know. And there's dribble down the lane. He tripped me up a little bit. But he could have passed it out and probably killed some more time. But again, at the time's getting down to a winning 2. This one would make it 2 threes or 3 twos, and it's 54-48. 9 points. Here it is, 2 threes or 3 twos. That's what it is. 54-48 is the count. 6-point lead. Weiler Thomas, he'll fling a 3 here. Let's see if he gets it, and the timeout would take place. No. Follow it right back up. They do. Yes. Now is the timeout would take place, I think. Yes. So 54-50, and the timeout by Larkin. 9.3 seconds remain. 54-50 it is. Scoreboard-wise, that basket went in. So it's a 4-point advantage. Tom the Plumber coming our way. We want to remember Tom the Plumber, Inc. is a family-owned and operating company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. We're down to a precious few seconds and a 4-point lead, 847-513-3971, if you'd like to call Tom. We appreciate the great work in the booth, if you will, from our great students at Beacon Academy. Great camera work. As always, Teacher Boz, Tom, is wonderful. Van Erickson, a saint. And even our still photographer, Bruce Ship, you're working well tonight. So that's what we have. We're with you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. We'll see you. Well, you might be watching this. It'll be through the Beacon Academy, folks. Once again, South Elgin High School. We will be at Elgin Community College. The Spartans have a great venue out there. If you're in the area, always come out to their great game. We'll have the 7 o'clock game for you. Truman against, not Harry, but Truman himself as a college against Elgin Community College. 54-50 or fight. It's almost a slogan, is it not? Inbounding South Elgin, 9.3. They'll have to follow immediately. They'll follow whoever touches this ball. They will latch onto. Right there, they'll latch onto. There it is. That's your only choice. That took 0.6 of a second, 8.7. Now your Larkin hope is they suddenly get cold at the line. 8.7 seconds remain. Let's walk it right to left across your computer or whatever you're watching this on, your phone, what have you. And to the line is McVicker. Lane on the night has 18 points. South Elgin, this is their first conference game. Yes, that's good for South Elgin fans. Good, it is. Second shot, 5 point. This again would have them to make, in high school it's harder to make those, that many threes in a handful of seconds, unless you have every timeout. There's another timeout right there, 56-50. Made them both. He's got 20 on the night. South Elgin leads by 6, 8.7 seconds remain in this one. Again, a reminder also when Larkin plays at Elgin High on January 10th. We'll remind you about that in a moment because we got to go to the good folks at Custom Heating and Cooling. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. We were mentioning January 10th, special broadcast it is. It'll be Elgin Sports Hall of Fame night. It will be at Larkin High School, working well with the Hall of Fame and the athletic director at Larkin. And all Hall of Fame members come on out and enjoy that. It's Larkin against Elgin and the Beacon Academy there to broadcast that game, telecast that game for you, cast that game for you on that January 10th night. That should be fun. Elgin Sports Hall of Fame night. It is. Again, Coach Carter has 2 sisters in the Elgin Sports Hall of Fame, and Dad is a Vic Massey Award winner for his great service as being assistant coach and working so well in the community for many decades. 56-50, here we go. Probably impossible for this Wheeler Thomas who fling it from here. You'll think right here, and then a quick timeout if he gets it. No. There's going to be no timeout here. They'll let him run it out. That's your game right there. 56-50 it is. South Elgin the win. Led by the 20 points of McVicker. It's a 56 victory. It is 18 points. It was for Wheeler Thomas for Larkin. Larkin falls to 0-6 on the season, 0-2 in conference. South Elgin goes to 4 and they go to 3-2 on the year, 3-2 on the year, and 1-0 in conference. 1-0. So 0-6 for Larkin on the year. They played up in Rockford for the Thanksgiving. 0-2 it was for their conference. Now they've lost to Glenbard South by 3 and to Larkin by 6 in the last 48 hours. And we mentioned the first conference game it was for South Elgin. Fun night it was. Appreciate you being aboard wherever you might be throughout this great land of ours or worldwide. We'll repeat the final one more time and then we'll get a chance to get out of here, as we're just going to say goodbye with that one. As we enjoyed being with you, 56-50, South Elgin wins it. In a conference game it was, and they hope to really have a wonderful season this year. Larkin, with their quickness, with their youth, they will get better with each and every game. Should be a fun season. Be a fun season, won't it, guys? In the Upstate 8 this year, the camera crew's concurring with that. Even our old-timer here, Bruce Shipyard, goes with that. So a lot of tight games it will be. Repeating the final one more time before we bid adieu. South Elgin Storm 56, the Royals of Larkin 50. For Jeff Myers and the crew, we'll see you next time.
The following sports broadcast made possible by support from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? Save time, shop online at rosenhyundai.com. Tom the Plumber is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for all your photographic needs, senior portraits, family portraits, sports, and more. Visit Daryl online at darylbarnes.com.